incredible season. Picking a screen. Jokic a three. Westbrook and back to Nikola for three. Hits a second one tonight.
Joker working from the nail. Tough fadeaway. Count it and one.
From his childhood days crammed into a small apartment in Sombor, Serbia, where the lights went out amidst the 1999 wartime bombings, Nikola Jokic, the chubby kid who dreamed of horse racing more than basketball, has risen to become a renowned NBA superstar, living in luxury with a $4.5 million mansion in Denver, a collection of lavish Porsche cars, and a $276 million Supermax contract. But that spotlight doesn't obscure the infamous scandals, a clash with the Phoenix Suns owner pushing Markieff Morris to the ground. Yet through it all, he stands firm as an inspiring beacon for millions growing up from adversity. We wonder what hidden power helps the Joker overcome these storms. Right now, let's explore the life of the current top NBA star, Nikola Jokic. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video to discover more fascinating stories on our channel. Growing up with the shadow of war, Nikola Jokic, known as the Joker, and currently one of the best basketball players in the world, had a simple but turbulent childhood in Sombor, Serbia. Born on February 19, 1995, Jokic grew up in a middle-class family with two much older brothers, Strahinja and Nemanja, along with his parents and grandmother. The small two-bedroom apartment in Sombor was where he spent his early years, a cramped but warm space where family love and a passion for sports shaped who he is. Jokic's childhood was not easy. In 1999, when he was just 4 years old, the Kosovo War broke out, followed by NATO airstrikes on the former Yugoslavia, including Serbia. Sombor, though not a center of conflict, was heavily affected. The attacks destroyed infrastructure, leaving many areas without power for long periods. Jokic's family had to live in darkness at night, facing the hardships and fears that war brought. This was a harsh period, leaving a deep mark on his childhood memories. However, it was during these difficult times that the Jokic family bonded more closely, and his two older brothers became a great inspiration for him to enter the world of sports. Basketball was not Nikola's first love. In fact, he had a strong passion for horse racing, a hobby that has stayed with him throughout his NBA career. In Sombor, a town famous for its horse breeding tradition, Jokic was exposed to horses from a young age. He dreamed of becoming a professional jockey and even quit basketball for 6 months when he was 12 or 14 to focus on horse racing. In one interview, he recounted that his father had to persuade him to return to basketball. Jokic returned to the court just to play one game, but told his coach at halftime that he needed to leave because a horse race was waiting. However, his love for basketball gradually grew, largely thanks to the influence of his two brothers, amateur basketball players who always encouraged their youngest sibling. Jokic started playing basketball more seriously as a child, often participating in games on a toy hoop hung on the door. With his height surpassing his peers, he quickly stood out, although his body was quite round and didn't look like a professional athlete. He admitted that he didn't like physical activities at school, only loved math and history, and couldn't even do a push-up in high school. However, his natural talent for reading the game and his passing ability were soon discovered. At 16, Jokic left his family to go to Belgrade to join the Mega Lex team, a major turning point in his career. Here, he started playing professional basketball in the Adriatic League, a highly competitive league in the Balkans. In his first season, he mainly played for Mega Lex youth team and was named MVP of that level. At 17, Jokic moved up to the main squad and quickly proved himself. In the 2014-15 season, he averaged 15.4 points, 9.3 rebounds, and 3.5 assists per game, leading the league in index rating with 22. He was voted MVP of the Adriatic League and the league's most promising young talent that season, a testament to his rapid development in a short time. Before the 2014 NBA draft, Jokic was not a well-known name on the international basketball map. He didn't have impressive speed or jumping ability, and his heavy body, at that time he weighed over 286 pounds, made many doubt his potential in the highest professional arena. He even considered withdrawing his name from the NBA draft list, but thanks to his agent's persuasion and a promise from the Denver Nuggets that they would pick him in the second round, Jokic decided to keep his name in the list. On the fateful night of June 26, 2014, when the Denver Nuggets selected him with the 41st pick, Jokic was sound asleep at home in Sombor. His brother Nemanja called from New Y as about to turn a new page. From his childhood days playing basketball on a toy hoop in Sombor and dreaming of horse racing, Nikola Jokic has embarked on a journey to conquer the NBA with natural talent and a steadfast will, turning his childhood dreams into a brilliant career on the world basketball stage. The most unique Finals MVP in NBA history. Nikola Jokic officially joined the Denver Nuggets in the summer of 2015, a year after being selected 41st overall in the 2014 NBA draft. Initially, expectations were low. With a heavy build, slow speed, and an unconventional playing style, Jokic was considered a risky pick by the Nuggets. His NBA debut on October 28, 2015, against the Houston Rockets was unremarkable, scoring only 2 points in 8 minutes of play. However, his hidden talent quickly emerged. Jokic finished his rookie season of 2015-16, averaging 10 points, 7 rebounds, and 2.4 assists per game, earning a spot on the NBA All-Rookie First Team. What made him stand out was not his physique or individual technique, but his exceptional passing ability and court vision, something later compared to the legendary Magic Johnson. The 2016-17 season marked a major turning point when Jokic was promoted to the starting lineup after the Nuggets traded Jusuf Nurkic. As the key center, he averaged 16.7 points, 9.8 rebounds, and 4.9 assists per game, becoming one of the best passing centers in NBA history. His Sombor shuffle and playing style, a slow but accurate shot from any distance, began to terrify opponents. Although the Nuggets didn't make the playoffs that year, Jokic proved he was not just a potential player, but the future of the team. Jokic's career peaked in the 2018-19 season when he led the Nuggets to the playoffs for the first time in 6 years. With averages of 20.1 points, 10.8 rebounds, and 7.3 assists per game, he was selected to the All-NBA First Team and led the Nuggets to the Western Conference semifinals, where they lost to the Portland Trail Blazers in a dramatic 7-game series. This season, Jokic began to be recognized as a true superstar, with the nickname the Joker becoming increasingly popular due to his intelligent and creative playing style. In the next 2 seasons, 2020-21 and 2021-22, Jokic reached personal heights by winning back-to-back NBA MVP awards, a rare feat for a second-round draft pick. In the 2021 season, he averaged 26.4 points, 10.8 rebounds, and 8.3 assists per game, becoming the first player in NBA history to record 2,000 points, 900 rebounds, and 600 assists in a single season. In the 2021-22 season, despite the Nuggets missing 2 key players, Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr., due to injuries, Jokic still excelled with 27.1 points, 13.8 rebounds, and 7.9 assists per game, leading the team to the playoffs single-handedly. He also became the first center to reach 10,000 points, 5,000 rebounds, and 3,000 assists in his career, an unprecedented record. Jokic's greatest success came in the 2022-23 season when he and the Nuggets won their first NBA championship. With averages of 24.5 points, 11.8 rebounds, and 9.8 assists in the regular season, Jokic continued to demonstrate rare versatility. In the playoffs, he averaged 30 points, 13.5 rebounds, and 9.5 assists per game, leading the Nuggets to a 4-1 series victory over the Miami Heat in the finals. Jokic was named Finals MVP, becoming the lowest draft pick in history to win the award. The most memorable game was Game 3 of the finals, where he recorded 32 points, 21 rebounds, and 10 assists, a historic triple-double in the NBA Finals. After conquering the NBA with talent and perseverance, Nikola Jokic has not only made his mark on the court, but also built a massive fortune, reflecting his brilliant success from relentless efforts. With an estimated net worth of $80 million as of early 2025, Jokic has turned his dreams from a boy in Sombor into a luxurious reality, combining huge contracts, personal assets, and smart investments. The $276 million Supermax contract Jokic's wealth primarily comes from the massive NBA contracts he signed with the Denver Nuggets. In 2018, he signed a 5-year, $147 million contract extension, marking a major turning point in his career and finances. However, the real peak came in July 2022, when Jokic signed a 5-year, $276 million Supermax contract, the largest contract in NBA history at that time. With this contract, he earns $51.4 million in the 2024-25 season, and this number is expected to increase to $62 million in the final season of 2027-28, with the last year being his option. To date, Jokic has earned more than $193 million from NBA salaries, and when his current contract ends, his total basketball earnings could reach nearly $500 million. In addition to his NBA salary, Jokic also adds to his fortune through lucrative endorsement deals. He has signed agreements with major brands such as Nike, Western Union, Panini, and most notably, a multi-year contract with 361 Degrees in December 2023. The Chinese sports brand developed the Joker signature basketball shoe line, marking a major step in his personal branding. Sources estimate Jokic earns between $7 million and $20 million per year from these endorsement deals, depending on the scale and commercial effectiveness. Although not as flashy as many other superstars, Jokic's humility makes him a favorite choice for brands, helping to sustainably increase his net worth. Jokic also invests heavily in real estate, demonstrating a long-term vision in asset management. In Denver, where he built his career, Jokic owns a $2.4 million mansion purchased in 2019. This house has 6 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, and a spacious backyard with a swimming pool located near Coors Field, a prime location. In 2021, he spent $4.5 million to acquire a larger mansion in Cherry Hills, Colorado, with an area of over 1,100 square meters, providing a luxurious living space for his small family, including his wife Natalia and daughter Ognjena. Not stopping in the U.S., Jokic also invests in his hometown of Sombor, Serbia, where he is building a house and owns a horse farm, a passion from his childhood. He is also a co-owner of the BC Megabasket Basketball Club, where he started his career, showing his connection to his roots. Jokic's car collection is also an indispensable part of his assets, although he is not overly flashy about this hobby. He owns a 2017 GMC Yukon Denali worth about $65,000, a practical SUV suitable for his tall stature. After the 2023 NBA championship, Jokic rewarded himself with a 2023 Porsche Panamera 4S worth $110,000, with a 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6 engine and a top speed of 295 kilometers per hour. The total value of his car collection is estimated to exceed $1.35 million, reflecting a combination of practicality and luxury in his lifestyle. Nikola Jokic is not only a basketball superstar with rare talent, but also a simple man with unique hobbies, clearly reflecting his Serbian personality and origins. Despite owning a huge fortune and global reputation, Jokic still finds happiness in everyday activities like horse racing and enjoying peaceful moments with friends, away from the glamour of professional sports. Loving horse racing more than basketball. Jokic's greatest and longest-lasting hobby is horse racing, a passion stemming from his childhood in Sombor, a town famous for its horse breeding tradition in Serbia. From a young age, Jokic was fascinated by horses and dreamed of becoming a professional jockey. He frequently attends horse racing events in his hometown and even owns several racehorses himself. After winning the 2023 NBA championship, instead of staying in the U.S. to celebrate, Jokic immediately returned to Sombor to attend a local horse race, where he appeared with a radiant smile alongside his beloved horses. He once shared that the thrill of watching horse races is similar to competing in a tense basketball game. Jokic not only invests money in purchasing horses, but also spends time caring for them, making this passion an integral part of his life. Another hobby of Jokic is playing volleyball, a popular sport in Serbia. Although not a professional, he often participates in volleyball games with friends in his free time, especially when he returns to his hometown. With his height of 6 feet 11 inches and excellent coordination, Jokic easily becomes the focus on the volleyball court, even though he only sees it as a way to relax and stay connected with friends. He once joked that if he didn't play basketball, he might have tried volleyball or water polo, two sports he loved as a child. Jokic also enjoys Serbian music and culture. He is a fan of turbo folk music, a popular modern folk genre in the Balkans. In interviews, he has mentioned playing music by artists like Seka or George Balašević while driving or relaxing at home. Additionally, he enjoys watching comedy shows and documentaries, especially those related to history or animals, reflecting his curiosity and love of learning from his school days. Despite his busy NBA schedule, Jokic maintains the habit of returning to his hometown every summer to recharge. He often appears in simple attire, walking around Sombor or sitting and drinking rakia, a traditional Serbian brandy, with locals. This closeness and humility make him a beloved icon not only in Serbia, but around the world. Jokic's hobbies not only help him balance his life, but also serve as a bridge between him and his roots, where he always finds peace amidst the dazzling spotlight of his career. While he finds joy in peaceful moments with racehorses and family, Nikola Jokic is sometimes caught up in scandals and controversies, from on-court clashes to off-court family-related incidents. These moments have sparked mixed opinions, highlighting a more complex side of the Joker's life under the NBA spotlight. Confrontation with the Phoenix Suns owner. One of Jokic's most notable scandals occurred on November 8, 2021, during a game between the Denver Nuggets and the Miami Heat. In the final quarter, Jokic was fouled hard from behind by Markieff Morris while dribbling the ball. In response, Jokic forcefully pushed Morris with his shoulder, causing the player to fall to the floor and suffer an injury. The incident quickly escalated as players from both sides nearly engaged in a brawl, and Jokic was ejected. Subsequently, the NBA suspended him for 1 game without pay, while Morris was fined $50,000 for provocative behavior. The incident caused a major controversy in the basketball community. Some argued that Jokic overreacted, while others defended him, claiming he was merely defending himself against a dangerous foul. Although Jokic later contacted Morris to apologize and express regret, this scandal left an impression of a rare joker losing control on the court. Another controversial incident took place on May 7, 2023, during a playoff game between the Nuggets and the Phoenix Suns. In the second quarter of Game 4, Jokic tried to grab the ball from Matt Ishbia, the Suns' owner, when Ishbia was holding the ball after a save by Josh Okogie. During the tussle, Jokic accidentally pushed Ishbia with his elbow into the courtside seats, resulting in a technical foul. The NBA later fined Jokic $25,000 but did not suspend him, while Ishbia publicly stated that he didn't want Jokic to be punished further. This event was controversial because many people felt that a spectator, even a team owner, should not interfere with the game, while others criticized Jokic for his lack of restraint with someone off the court. Although not serious, the incident raised questions about the boundaries between players and spectators in tense situations. In addition to on-court incidents, Jokic's family has also drawn him into controversy. On April 22, 2024, during a playoff game between the Nuggets and the Los Angeles Lakers, Jokic's older brother, Strahinja Jokic, was accused of punching a fan after the fan made provocative gestures in the stands. The incident occurred shortly after the Nuggets' dramatic victory, and a video circulating on social media showed Strahinja acting aggressively. The NBA launched an investigation, while Denver police also reviewed the incident, although the victim ultimately did not file a formal complaint. Jokic was not directly involved, but this scandal sparked debate about his family's behavior, especially as his brothers Strahinja and Nemanja are known for their hot temper and often appear to protect their younger brother. Some criticized Jokic indirectly for not controlling his relatives, while his fans argued that he should not be held responsible for the actions of others. Another controversy, unrelated to violence but still notable, is Jokic's attitude towards personal accolades. After winning his third NBA MVP award in 2024, Jokic was criticized by some critics and fans for appearing indifferent to the award. He stated in a press conference that he didn't care much about the MVP and just wanted to go home to Serbia after the season. This sparked debate. One side argued that his humility was commendable, while the other felt he disrespected the value of an award that many players dream of. This attitude was further scrutinized when he missed the 2023 NBA championship parade to return to Sombor for horse racing, leading some to question whether he truly appreciates his success in the NBA. Despite his brilliant career and the controversies that sometimes overshadow his image, marriage and family are always a peaceful haven where Jokic finds balance and true happiness. With his childhood sweetheart Natalia Macišić and their young daughter Ognjena, his small family is a testament to enduring love and the traditional Serbian values he cherishes. Being a father is the greatest title. Nikola Jokic and Natalia Macišić met as teenagers in their hometown of Sombor, Serbia. They started dating when Jokic was around 16, a time when he was not yet a basketball star, but just a tall boy with simple dreams. Natalia, a beautiful and intelligent girl, was a volleyball player in high school and later studied psychology at Metropolitan University in Denver. Their relationship developed through difficult years, from when Jokic played for Megalex to when he set foot in the NBA in 2015. Natalia left Serbia to follow him to the United States, a decision that showed her unconditional support for her then-boyfriend. After nearly a decade together, Jokic and Natalia officially married on October 24, 2020, in Sombor. The wedding took place during the COVID-19 pandemic, so they chose to hold a simple ceremony with the participation of family and close friends. There were no lavish photos or media fanfare. Jokic's wedding reflected his humble personality. An interesting detail is that he initially planned to hold the wedding earlier, but the busy NBA schedule caused the plans to be postponed. Natalia, with a radiant smile in her white wedding dress, was described as Jokic's perfect other half, not only his life partner, but also his greatest spiritual support in his career. The most beautiful achievement of this marriage is their daughter, Ognjena Jokic, born in September 2021. The name Ognjena means fiery in Serbian, expressing the love and hope the couple has for their child. Jokic once shared that being a father is the greatest title he has, far surpassing MVP trophies or NBA championships. He often brings Ognjena to Nuggets games, and the image of him holding his child in his arms after victories has become a sweet symbol in the eyes of fans. Natalia also plays an important role in caring for Onyena, allowing Jokic to focus on his career without worrying about his family. The Jokic family lives primarily in Denver, where they own a luxurious $4.5 million mansion in the Cherry Hills area. The house, over 1,100 square meters, with 6 bedrooms and a swimming pool, is an ideal space to nurture family love. However, every summer they return to Sombor to enjoy time with relatives and friends. Jokic is especially close to his 2 older brothers, Strahinja and Nemanja, who frequently appear in his life and sometimes in controversial events. However, Natalia is said to be the peacekeeper in the family, helping to balance the hot temper of the Jokic brothers and her husband's calmness. Jokic's marriage is not just a love story, but also a testament to companionship and sacrifice. Natalia gave up her personal dreams to support her husband, while Jokic always makes time for his family despite his busy schedule. He often mentions his wife and children in interviews, such as when he said, "Every title is for Onyena," after the 2023 NBA championship. Their bond is strengthened by shared values, love for their homeland, simplicity, and loyalty. Despite living in the spotlight, the Jokic family maintains a close-knit lifestyle, often hosting traditional Serbian meals and avoiding ostentation. While his family and happy marriage with Natalia provide Nikola Jokic with a solid foundation, his influence and philanthropic activities extend to the world, touching the lives of many through his kindness and exceptional talent. Serbian national hero. Jokic's influence in the basketball world is undeniable. With 3 NBA MVP awards, an NBA championship, and a Finals MVP award, he has redefined the center position in modern basketball. His genius passing ability, sharp court vision, and unselfish playing style have inspired a generation of young players, especially talents from Europe. Jokic is living proof that you don't need speed or a perfect physique to dominate the NBA. Intelligence and skill can take you to the top. He has also helped elevate Serbian basketball, continuing the legacy of legends like Vlade Divac and Peja Stojakovic, while encouraging children in his hometown to pursue their sporting dreams. Off the court, Jokic is also a cultural influencer. With his humble personality and simple lifestyle, he has become an ideal role model for young people, especially in Serbia, where he is seen as a national hero. After each season, the image of Jokic returning to Sombor, immersing himself in everyday life with his horses and family, creates a special connection with his countrymen. He also contributes to promoting Serbian culture to the world, from his love of turbo folk music to his passion for horse racing, a long-standing tradition of the Balkans. Jokic's presence in the NBA not only brings pride to Serbia, but also opens opportunities for international talents, proving that a player from a small town can conquer the biggest stage. In terms of philanthropy, Jokic always contributes quietly, without fanfare. One of his most notable actions was a large donation to the Dr. Radivoj Simonovic Medical Center in Sombor in 2020 to support his hometown in the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. According to Serbian media, the exact amount was not disclosed at Jokic's request, but was described as significant enough to provide medical equipment and community support during the crisis. He also regularly participates in charitable activities in Serbia, from sponsoring the construction of basketball courts for children to providing scholarships for underprivileged students. Although he doesn't establish an official charity like many other superstars, Jokic chooses to help directly, focusing on places he has personal connections, especially Sombor. Jokic also demonstrates kindness through small but meaningful actions. After the 2023 NBA championship, instead of celebrating in the U.S., he returned to Serbia and participated in a charity game in his hometown to raise funds for the local community. He is also known for supporting his former teammates at Megalex, the team where he started his career, by investing in the club's operations, helping young talents have the opportunity to develop like he did. These contributions not only provide practical benefits, but also reinforce Jokic's image as someone who always remembers his roots and is willing to share his success. Continuing to maintain the peak. At this moment, Jokic is having an outstanding 2024-25 season, continuing his explosive form from previous years. Based on recent statistics, he is maintaining an average of approximately 29.2 points, 12.6 rebounds, and 10.4 assists per game after more than 50 games, according to sources like StatMuse and NBA.com. With 27 triple-doubles this season, Jokic has surpassed his own personal records from previous MVP seasons, solidifying his lead in the race for his fourth MVP award. His most recent standout game was a performance of 29 points, 17 rebounds, and 9 assists in a 129-115 victory over the Charlotte Hornets on February 20, 2025, where he nearly achieved another triple-double. His intelligent playing style, top-notch passing ability, and shooting efficiency with 57.8% from the field and 45.6% from three-point range make him a nightmare for any opposing defense. Jokic is not only a top scorer, but also the team's conductor, with support from Jamal Murray and Russell Westbrook. He was recently named Western Conference Player of the Week in early February 2025 after leading the Nuggets to 7 consecutive wins, including a 40-point game against the Portland Trail Blazers. Despite the team losing some key players like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in recent years, Jokic has maintained his fighting spirit, helping the Nuggets maintain their status as championship contenders. Additionally, he was selected as a captain in the 2025 NBA All-Star Game in San Francisco on February 16th, where he led the Global Stars team alongside Victor Wembanyama, further affirming his global influence. Off the court, Jokic continues to maintain a simple lifestyle. He frequently appears casually dressed in press conferences, expressing a focus on basketball rather than the spotlight. In an interview at NBA Media Day in September 2024, he said, "I'm very excited, I just don't show it," demonstrating his inherent calmness before a challenging season. Looking ahead to the rest of 2025, Jokic aims to bring the Denver Nuggets back to the NBA Summit after their 2023 championship. With a 5-year, $276 million Supermax contract signed in 2022, he still has a long-term commitment to the Nuggets until 2028, and his biggest goal is to win at least one more championship ring during his prime. The 2024-25 season will be the focal point as the Nuggets aim to overcome strong opponents like the Oklahoma City Thunder and Memphis Grizzlies to secure the top spot in the Western Conference before the playoffs begin in April 2025. Jokic has expressed his intention to play at the highest level to help the team win, as he said in a 2024 interview with Yardbarker, "I will play until I can no longer help the team win." In addition to the championship goal, Jokic may aim to break more personal records. At his current pace, he has the opportunity to become the first player in NBA history to average a triple-double for an entire season, a milestone that even the legendary Oscar Robertson did not achieve. He is also approaching the milestones of 15,000 points, 7,500 rebounds, and 5,000 assists in his career, numbers that could be reached by the end of 2025 if he maintains his current form. These achievements will solidify his position on the list of the greatest players of all time. In the summer of 2025, Jokic is expected to return to Serbia to rest and participate in charitable activities, as he does every year. He may continue to support the medical center in Sombor or organize basketball camps for children, while also spending time caring for his racehorses, a major passion outside of basketball. Additionally, With the 2028 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles on the horizon, Jokic may begin preparing to lead the Serbian national team to a gold medal after nearly making history against Team USA at the 2024 Olympics. Thank you for taking the time to follow this story. We always strive to provide quality content based on reliable sources. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel to not miss the exciting things ahead.